Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and I'm coming to review an item that was sent to me complimentary from Real Techniques and also our friends over at Octoly. This is the Real Techniques Base Instapop Face Brush. This is what she looks like. And once again, I'm letting you guys know that Real Techniques did give me this brush for my honest review. This brush retails for $10.99. You can get it at realtechniques.com. There'll be a product link down in the beauty bar below. It states that the brush is designed for full coverage setting, baking, and powder application. It is extremely tapered for loose powders. You guys know I love Real Techniques. They haven't made anything that I have not liked, period. I have stuff that I purchased with my own money and stuff that they've gifted me. This is by Sam and Nick again. They're sisters, pro makeup artists, and they're the duo behind a top YouTube channel here for Real Techniques. Now this brush, I don't know if you can see it there, is a tapered brush. There it is. It's at an angle, and it is ideal for baking and powder application. I have a loose powder here I'm going to use it for with you guys, and I have a pressed powder I'm going to use it for with you guys. I have used this brush already once just to kind of get the hang of it, washed it, and I'm ready to do a video. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the colors. Real Techniques always comes with these bright pink and orange and purplish colors, and they're awesome. Love the colors. Instapop face brush is what's on here. Love the angle. Hopefully you guys can see that angle. So I have some loose powder here. You can use any loose powder you want. And one thing about the angle is going to help you get that powder right under there and up against the nose for baking. So this is how to use the brush for that. Right up under there and right up against the nose for baking. I love it. I'm not going to brush this away because this is how you would use it for baking purposes and just bake under the eye area. And I like to bake up against my nose. I'm an oily girl. So when I'm baking, I always push it up against the nose and the crease of my nose, even no matter what I'm using, because I want that part to stay mattified as well. Okay, and now I'm going to use it with a pressed powder on the other side. I've used this brush both ways, and I love it. I love it to do an entire face of loose powder, just to take a loose powder and dust it over your entire face when you're done with your makeup application. I do love it for that. So I'm going to put it in the pressed powder here. And the same thing. Either way. I love it either way. I love it either way. Listen, I love a fluffy, good kabuki brush. I love, and if you've been following me and you know my channel, you know I love a big, fat, fluffy brush. For my foundations, I use a kabuki brush. For my powders, I use a kabuki brush. This one is going to be more for powders because you see how dense it is? You don't want to use this for a foundation. You don't want to use this for foundations. The one I use for foundation is a little bit stiffer, and I do have a Real Techniques one that I use for foundation. But this is the Instapop powder brush, and this is for powders. This is going to get your powders in. This is dense enough to press and get your powders in. This is going to be great for you to put the powder up there and bake your face. Awesome. You guys have done it. Again, you have not failed me. You guys, $10.99, realtechniques.com. If you still have not tried their items, trust me and give it a try. Beauty budget friendly. It is within the budget. They're not expensive brushes, and they get the job done. This is, again, the tapered Instapop face brush designed for full coverage setting, baking, and powder application. This needs to be in your staple of brushes. Trust me, it needs to be in there. I do think I'm going to go out and purchase one more. Whenever I find a really good brush that I like to have at least 2 or 3 of them because I wash my brushes once a week. But when you get lazy and you don't have that brush that you need to reach for all the time, it can throw your whole makeup routine off. So I'm definitely going to at least purchase 1 or 2 or more of these brushes to have in my brush. They wash well. They hold well. I've washed, and reused Real Techniques brushes and products. It will not fail you. Comment down below. Let me know. If it fails you, you let me know. Go follow Real Techniques on Instagram, Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe and follow my page. And I'll see you guys in the next video.